Good morning, Ms. Catherine. I'm Janet from Tutorial 3. Thanks. My topic is on leadership communication. My title of research is Social Media and Leadership Communication, How Leaders Use Social Media in Communication with the Subordinates in Radio Departments, and I'm focusing on Astro. Next, please. The reason why I chose Astro is because that it is the Malaysia leading cross-media group with significant presence in DTH, TV services, commercial radio, and TV programming. Next. Why I chose leadership communication is because that leadership communication is the controlled, purposeful transfer of meaning by leaders, influence a single person, a group, an organization, or a community. They also uses full range of communication skills and resources. Next. And leaders are important in an organization because they create and send messages, guide, direct, motivate, and inspire people. Next. And why leadership communication must use social media in an organization is because in the old ways of communicating, they use phone, email, face-to-face communication, intranet. But now, in the modern ways, there are more things to communicate using the social media: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, instant messages, email, face-to-face, forum, and etc. Next. And why social media for internal communication is because of the 3C: communication, collaboration, and connection. Next. The purpose and aims of this research study is to investigate the use of social media by leaders, to ascertain the purpose of using social media, to appraise the benefits and challenges of using social media as an internal communication tool, and to explore leaders' perspective on the predominant use of social media as effective communication culture. Next. The rationale behind the topic selection is to determine whether the interlink between leadership and communication and social media is beneficial, to investigate whether social media is largely used in corporate industry for internal communication. Next. The first literature review is on Towards to the Social Media Leadership Theory. Based on this journal, I found out that it suggested the possibilities to improve leadership through social media, introduce and explain the social medias available, states how organizations can use social media to build deeper relationship by encouraging feedback using sites, and also explain the flaws of using social media and ways to overcome it effectively. Next. In this journal, the research limitation is the primary data is collected from only managers that are located in Europe countries that are more modern. So people might think that in the Europe country, people might use social media first. And also, it could be inaccurate as 4 out of 6 of them, the managers interviewed, are from the same country, Finland. Next. The next literature review is on dimensions of leadership and social influence in online communities. This journal explains why in which internet are able to lead online groups by facilitating communication, gave example of how an online leader utilizes the social media to interact with other members. State the leaders are often perceived by the volume of their communication, and also leaders who are highly connected with many members tend to be more influential. This can be achieved through social media. Next. And for this research limitation, it is on not all message content are available, but only a random subset of 99 groups from the total data. So it's can be not accurate. Next. The third literature review is on the social network types of group leaders, implications for group performance and leader reputation. From this journal, I found out that leadership is a social affair. Good relationship between leader and subordinates leads to better subordinates' performance. The social network ties of leaders may broadcast information about their personal reputation to a range of others. And greater communication through social media among group members presumable enable the group to achieve coordination. Next. And the research limitation is small number of groups are used to research due to the limitation of resources and company restriction. Difficult to draw definite causal connections between centrality in friendship network and group performance. Next. And the last one will be on application and implementations of new media in corporate communication and action research approach. From here, it discusses the use of new media in organizations, state the challenges of implementing new media. Through the process of working on ICT projects, participants generate large amount of knowledge. Advances in new media and web technology, which is social media, make it easier for organizations and their employees, suppliers, customers, and stakeholders to participate in the creation and management of content. Next. And from this journal, the research limitation is on academic literature is lagging behind the pace of technological change and evaluation studies are limited. Next. And my research question is, what types of social media channels used by leaders for communication with employees in the workplace? Second, what are the purpose of use for each type of social media utilized in the workplace? What are the advantages and disadvantages of using social media in the workplace? And the last one, to what extent leaders perceive the use of social media as effective internal communication channel. Next. My methodology will be focusing on quantitative survey. The survey will be given out to 10 leaders and 10 employees from different radio departments in Astro. And the question will be designed based on the research question. And the advantages of using quantitative is we can get quick reply, straightforward answer, clarity of answering question. For example, I will state 3 for them to choose: strongly agree, agree, and disagree. So from here, I can know that the more accurate answer. The disadvantages is no in-depth response because they cannot comment more, and the answer might be inaccurate. Next, the sample I'll be using is probability sampling because we can predict random events and even equal chance to survey. Next. And my findings were based on the observation, can be directly numeric information or can be classified into numeric variables. Analyzed by statistical methods, data metrics in which observation you need, and the data metric is the starting point for the analysis. Next. Now I'll come to my assignment 3. For my portfolio, I'll be writing creative feature article using motivational style, and it consists of learning outcomes from weekly lecture, tutorial, and activities. And the design is just for the cover page. Next. And lastly, for my essay, I'll be choosing topic 2, organization diversity processes using cultural approach. And the case study is not identified yet. Thank you.